You've felt it, haven't you? That strange pull towards certain people, a silent magnetic force that defies explanation. These are the chosen ones. They walk among us, hidden in plain sight, carrying energies and secrets that the world doesn't talk about or dare to confront. Society tells us to seek comfort, predictability, conformity. But these individuals, they shatter the mold, operating on a level so intense, so mystifying, that others are left in silent awe or sheer dread. Why are they feared, isolated, even shunned? Because they bring light to truths we're told to ignore. And that's a threat. Imagine someone who sees beyond your masks, who moves through life unveiling illusions, manifesting reality, stirring depths most would rather leave untouched. Chosen ones are forces of nature wrapped in human form, truth warriors, relentless seekers, equipped with prophetic insight and a clarity that cuts through deception like a blade. They don't just live, they expose what's hidden. They don't simply connect, they mirror what we hide from. They're feared not for their strangeness, but for their power to reveal the layers we keep buried. Here's the truth. Society has kept you in the dark about why chosen ones are set apart, why they're met with fear and fascination alike. Behind each of their traits lies a reason, 13 of them, real and raw, that show why their presence disturbs the comfort of those around them. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Ready to unlock what others have tried to keep hidden? Some people walk this world carrying an energy so potent, so raw, it almost feels forbidden. They are the chosen ones, marked with a force that can't be easily explained, a spiritual awakening pulsing within them, undeniable and magnetic. It's as if they're cloaked in a veil of mystery, stirring reverence and fear in equal measure wherever they go. Why do they feel different, others wonder, sometimes aloud, sometimes in whispers? It's that intense, heightened intuition, that prophetic insight simmering beneath the surface. When a chosen one steps into a room, people feel it, an invisible shift that speaks to a reality most only dream of. But what does it mean to be touched by such energy? And can it ever truly be controlled? Yet such a power isn't without its burdens. Oh, not at all. There's a deep fear within that simmers, a question lingering. Is this force a gift or a curse? Those blessed with clairvoyance, with this cosmic wealth of energy sensitivity, know the weight of this question all too well. The aura they carry? It's a shield, a veil, an armor even to protect their essence from a world that doesn't understand. Each look, each question, each hesitation from others serves as a reminder that they're different. Set apart by a law of attraction and manifesting reality others can't quite grasp. And this, dear one, is where the conflict stirs within. They are constantly dancing on the edge of empowerment and isolation, constantly balancing between being admired and being feared. For these chosen souls, the weight of this energy requires constant vigilance. They are guardians, protectors of a rare knowledge, esoteric truths hidden from those who sleep. And as they seek their soul tribe, those few ethereal seekers who might understand the journey, the trials, the loneliness of this calling, the chosen ones find themselves walking a path shrouded in questions and secrets. It's a cosmic journey that calls on them to embrace both the allure and the danger of the unknown, knowing they are bound to something greater. But tell me, what lies ahead for those willing to face such a truth? What fears still wait to be uncovered? Imagine carrying a power so intense that even you aren't sure what to do with it. It's as if, at times, you're a stranger to your own soul. The chosen ones often wrestle with a hidden fear, not of the world, but of themselves, of what they could become if they fully embrace their own abilities. This spiritual awakening, this clairvoyant power, is like a flame that can either light the way or consume all in its path. They wonder, is it safe to unleash this, to let the world see? But that fear, it's not a weakness, it's a compass, a guide pulling them deeper into self-discovery and growth. This fear, though daunting, is not here to chain them, it's here to challenge them, to push them forward. It's easy to feel small in the face of such cosmic knowledge, to wonder if this path of heightened intuition, of prophetic insight, might be too vast. But here's the secret. Fear within is often the gatekeeper to true power, a force that beckons them to explore the depths of their own spirit. When they confront this fear, they don't just learn about their abilities, they learn about themselves. And isn't that the ultimate journey? To dive into one's own depths and return with strength, clarity, and purpose? Yes, the chosen ones feel that weight every day, but it's through this intensity, this energy sensitivity, that they find their path forward. The fear is an initiation, an ancient test, a call to awaken the true essence within. As they learn to trust themselves, to befriend the power they once feared, they step closer to their soul tribe, those rare others who see beyond the veil, who recognize the creator mode that lies within. In overcoming this inner conflict, they become beacons, not only for themselves, but for others walking the same path. And with every step, they move nearer to a truth most only dream of. A truth that may lead them to uncover even more hidden depths within. Imagine looking at someone and sensing everything they hide, all the facades, the secrets, the fears they'd rather bury. This is the gift, and sometimes the curse, of chosen ones. They see beyond the masks that most wear effortlessly. With a heightened intuition, they glimpse the hidden motives, the shadowed truths, and yes, even the unshed tears in someone's gaze. This profound insight doesn't come without a price. It pulls people close, and yet it pushes them away, creating a space where chosen ones feel connected to truths that others dare not speak. And so they navigate relationships on a razor's edge, dancing between connection and isolation, always seeing more than meets the eye. For those around them, this depth can be unsettling. Friends, family, strangers, they sense that something is different, as if the chosen ones hold a mirror up to them, revealing parts they might not even see in themselves. And isn't that uncomfortable? To feel seen so deeply, to be understood without words, the chosen one becomes a truth seeker, a relentless observer in a world that often prefers to keep things hidden. This gift of insight can be isolating, casting them into the role of the outsider. But as any seeker knows, there's a unique strength in solitude, a connection to esoteric knowledge that only grows stronger as they embrace their individuality. And so, they learn to balance this clairvoyant vision with compassion, allowing them to see without judgment, to observe without intrusion. It's a delicate art, preserving their own essence while navigating a world of facades, a silent dance of truth and concealment. Yet the weight of this awareness lingers, a quiet hum reminding them that there's always more beneath the surface, more layers to unearth. Each revelation draws them deeper, compelling them toward mysteries most will never dare to touch. A journey where every truth peeled back uncovers an even more powerful one, still waiting in the shadows. Chosen ones often bear an intensity within that feels almost boundless, like an ocean of emotions flowing just beneath the surface. Each interaction, each glance carries energy that sinks deep, leaving traces in their spirit. This sensitivity to the emotional undercurrents of the world can be as overwhelming as it is illuminating. They don't just feel their own emotions, they absorb the sorrow, joy, and anxiety around them, often without meaning to. It's a journey that demands constant vigilance and aura protection, a practice of holding their essence steady amidst the tides of others' energies. This sensitivity, however, brings with it a relentless need to set boundaries, a difficult task for those so deeply attuned. Managing these powerful emotions can be exhausting, draining, as if they're walking a thin line between their own truth and the energies they carry for others. People sense this aura, this intensity, and may instinctively hold back, feeling an inexplicable vulnerability in the presence of someone who feels so deeply. Yet this same energy that can repel also draws others in, a paradox the chosen ones come to know well. It is through this delicate balance that they learn resilience, finding strength in their own emotional depths and clarity in the spaces they create for themselves. But with each wave of emotion they encounter, a new layer of awareness unfolds within them. A realization that what once felt like burden is in fact a tool for transformation. The weight they carry isn't merely an obstacle, it's a gift meant to awaken something deeper, to connect them to a truth that goes beyond mere feeling. And with each step into this depth, they begin to glimpse another force waiting, one that beckons with the promise of change, a force of evolution that has yet to reveal its full power. There's a rare, unyielding drive within chosen ones, a need to seek truth, not the polished, palatable kind, but the raw, unfiltered essence of what truly is. This journey sets them apart, often placing them on the fringes of society, for they're unwilling to settle for illusions or half-truths. The world may thrive on comforting lies and veiled realities, but the chosen ones feel an irresistible pull toward authenticity, a call they cannot ignore. This path is isolating, yes, but it's also liberating. It is a form of personal empowerment that leaves them unchained from superficial comforts and illusions. For those around them, this truth-seeking energy can be unsettling, even intimidating. Chosen ones carry a presence that disrupts, challenges, and questions, prompting others to confront the parts of themselves they'd rather leave unexamined. There's an aura to them, an intensity that signals they're not easily swayed, that they won't turn a blind eye to the unspoken or the unseen. It can be a lonely road, but for the chosen, it's a journey worth every sacrifice, an esoteric knowledge that few are willing to attain. Their path may set them apart, but it's in this distance that they find clarity, shedding the shadows of conformity one step at a time. And as they walk this solitary path, peeling away illusions and seeing through the veils of reality, they draw ever closer to something profound, an understanding that goes beyond mere knowledge. It's a force that beckons with both allure and intensity, a quiet yet undeniable calling, revealing glimpses of a power that only those who dare to look beyond can ever hope to witness. Chosen ones often move through life as silent disruptors, igniting shifts simply by existing, by being. They are catalysts for change, mirrors held up to others, reflecting truths that some would rather leave buried. This presence is powerful, unsettling even. Others feel drawn to them yet confronted, sensing that around the chosen, nothing can remain hidden. It's a path that requires courage, for with every person they encounter, they touch on hidden struggles, awakening parts that may have long been dormant. Their energy stirs, uncovers, and reminds people of the possibilities they once dreamed of, but might not yet be ready to face. And so this transformative power they carry isn't always welcomed. The chosen ones represent growth, evolution, paths uncharted. They embody nonconformity in a world that finds comfort in routine. It can feel as though they are holding open a door to change, to a cosmic journey that others may only glimpse, but not yet dare to step through. Those around them may resist, feeling exposed, unsure of the changes that a simple conversation or glance from the chosen could inspire. This power to spark change can feel like a burden, but for those called to this path, it is also a profound gift, a cosmic wealth, a legacy that connects them to something larger than themselves. With each soul they encounter, a ripple of transformation begins, even if unseen. The chosen ones carry within them the ability to awaken those around them, yet as they do, they sense an even greater shift building on the horizon, an unspoken call that beckons them further. For in the realm of transformation, each step reveals yet another mystery waiting to unfold, a depth that draws them ever closer to the unseen forces shaping their path. For chosen ones, manifesting desires isn't just a distant concept. It's a living reality, a mysterious skill they wield almost instinctively. They are in creator mode, effortlessly bringing dreams into form, tapping into cosmic wealth that others only whisper about. This ability to turn thought into reality, almost as if bending the universe to their will, has a way of inspiring awe and, yes, envy. Observers often stand back, wondering, how do they do it? For those who feel left behind, this talent can stir insecurities, a reminder of the power they have yet to harness. This ability doesn't come without its own challenges, though. Manifesting reality requires balance, a fine line between desire and responsibility, and the chosen ones know this all too well. They understand that every intention they release into the cosmos has ripple effects, touching lives and shaping outcomes in ways unseen. Their heightened intuition guides them, but with this clarity also comes a constant awareness of the impact their energy holds. People sense this force, drawn to the ease with which chosen ones achieve their dreams, yet wary, knowing that with this ease comes a depth and intensity few can comprehend. To witness this gift in action is to see a glimpse of what lies beyond the ordinary. As their mastery over manifesting grows, they can feel something shifting, a presence within that points them toward even greater possibilities. This journey isn't just about achieving personal goals, but about stepping into a role they're only beginning to understand. With each success, each vision brought to life, they sense that a larger, perhaps even cosmic purpose awaits them, a calling that only those attuned to the unseen would dare to follow. Chosen ones are born with an unshakable resolve, a fearlessness that drives them to confront truths others prefer to ignore. They are truth warriors, standing tall in the face of injustice, unafraid to challenge the comfort zones that shield hidden realities. This authenticity, this relentless pursuit of what is just and true, has a power that few can overlook. In their presence, illusions crumble, masks slip, and those who hide from conflict feel the weight of their own avoidance. The chosen one's courage isn't simply an act, it's an energy that shakes the ground, reminding everyone that integrity cannot be compromised. To be a fearless truth warrior, however, is to walk a path laced with resistance and solitude. Those around them may resent or even fear this raw honesty, sensing that the chosen's presence disrupts, that it cannot coexist with anything but authenticity. Others may pull away, feeling exposed, perhaps even judged, by the uncompromising clarity that the chosen ones embody. And yet, this is their gift, a catalyst for others to shed their own pretenses, to step into lives they had only dreamed of. For the chosen, this path is one of personal empowerment, a calling to honor not only their truth, but the potential truth of every soul they encounter. Every step they take in this journey pushes them further into the unknown, toward a destiny that feels larger than any individual purpose. It's as if each act of courage, each stand for justice, draws them into a deeper alignment with forces unseen. With every truth they unveil, a new layer of reality begins to reveal itself, a realm that few dare to approach, yet one that the chosen cannot resist exploring further. Chosen ones often walk with an energy so powerful, so potent, that it fills the space around them, drawing in and unsettling those nearby. Their presence alone demands attention, exuding a magnetism that feels both inviting and overwhelming. It's as though they carry an invisible force field, an aura that makes people feel exposed, seen, even if no words are exchanged. Those who encounter this energy often find themselves facing parts of themselves they'd rather keep hidden. It's this intensity, this electric charge in the air that surrounds chosen ones, making their presence unforgettable and unmistakable. But such an intense energy requires balance, a learning process for those gifted with this powerful aura. The chosen ones find themselves adapting, modulating their presence to ensure that it inspires rather than overwhelms. They become keenly aware of how easily their energy can unsettle, even unintentionally, so they learn to focus it, to direct it toward uplifting others rather than casting shadows. This delicate mastery of energy sensitivity allows them to move through the world with purpose, offering a gentle spark when needed, a blazing fire when called for, using their energy to connect on levels that go beyond words. And yet there's always a pull, an urge to dive deeper, to understand this force within them fully. It's as if each encounter, each connection reveals more about the depths of this intensity, leaving them with the sense that something far greater lies beneath, waiting to be uncovered. As they continue this path, they come to realize that this energy is not just for them. It's a beacon, a guide to something even more profound that awaits in the shadows, calling them to journey ever further. To walk as a chosen one is to live in complete authenticity, unfiltered and unapologetic. This fearless embrace of one's true self creates an aura that can shake those who cling to their masks, those who find comfort in conformity. Chosen ones live beyond the shadows of societal expectations. Their very essence challenges others to shed the layers they hide behind. This level of authenticity is both inspiring and intimidating, for in a world so often bound by appearances, the chosen one's raw, unguarded presence becomes a mirror showing what lies beneath the surface. But this path isn't without resistance. People often recoil, feeling exposed or even threatened by this unapologetic honesty, uncertain of how to respond to someone who refuses to play by the usual rules. The chosen one's courage to stand as they are, unbending in their individuality, can evoke a mixture of admiration and discomfort, as it holds a power that speaks to a truth most are unwilling to confront. Yet they continue, driven by an inner knowing that to be anything less than fully themselves would betray the purpose they feel called to fulfill. They know their authenticity serves as a beacon for those ready to awaken to their own. With each step, each encounter, they sense that this journey of self-expression isn't just personal, it's a calling to draw others closer to their own truths. The chosen ones are reminded again and again that their path of radical authenticity is a doorway, one that invites others to shed the masks and embrace the freedom waiting beyond. And as they move forward, unyielding in their truth, they feel the stirrings of something even greater, a whisper that there's more yet to come, deeper layers yet to be revealed. For the chosen ones, glimpses of what lies ahead come as naturally as breathing. These visions are woven into their journey, arriving like whispers from realms unseen, sometimes subtle, sometimes overwhelming. It's as if they're tuned into a frequency beyond the present, catching insights and truths that most can't yet see. But with these prophetic insights comes a heavy responsibility, for they know that what they perceive can be unsettling, even alarming to others. People often resist or dismiss what they don't understand, leaving the chosen ones standing alone with truths that burn brightly in a world still shrouded in shadows. This foresight isn't merely a gift, it's a challenge, a path that requires them to walk a line between sharing their vision and knowing when silence is wiser. They learn quickly that their insights can shake people's beliefs, calling into question what's comfortable or familiar. To carry this awareness is to hold a mirror up to the future, one that often reveals hidden realities others may not be ready to face. In this role, the chosen ones become guides, yes, but reluctant ones at times, aware that their visions can bring discomfort even as they open doors to transformation and resilience. But what if this path isn't as far from you as it might seem? Imagine feeling that pulse of raw intuition, recognizing the power to see beyond, the courage to stand alone in your truth. What if these signs you've seen in others are waiting to awaken within you too? What would change in your life if you stepped into that space, if you leaned into the strength and clarity you felt stirring within? It's a journey that not everyone is meant for. Most people avoid it, drawn to comfort and shadows rather than the light of truth. But you're here, and you've seen now what's possible when you let go of limits. Maybe you felt the urge to go even deeper, to understand the currents that guide not just your own path, but the very fabric of the world around you. Because for those willing to look, there's a set of hidden laws, almost forgotten, that hold the keys to truly shaping your reality, to uncovering forces as powerful as any truth we've touched on so far.